I think you must have heard about domain, right? In the initial classes, right? Where did you see this domain? Anybody? Do you remember? Nishant, Srinivas,
Domain.
Abhishek. Clearly, I told in my first classes. Okay. Hmm. In the standard reports,
Yeah, we created a domain and stored the report.
we have not created any domain. Okay. We have not created any domain. In the standard reports, okay, in that table, I have shown you domain. So I told you to remember that word. I will explain you in the security class. Right?
Yes.
So I don't know how many people remember that one. So that domain, what is this domain? The domain is nothing but it is combination of different things. What are those things? Say, let's say there is one box or maybe one suitcase is there. Okay. In that box, I am giving you some electronic items like laptop, maybe iPad or something like smartwatch. Such kind of things I am giving you in that box. Now that box is locked. Okay, if I give you that box, will you be able to access those items within that box? You cannot, right? Unless until I provide you access. That means I need to give you the key. Then only you will be able to open that box and see what are the items within that. Okay. Now, when I give you some mobile phones or something like that, one individual item also is having password protected. So unless until I give you that password, you cannot access those items. So similarly, domain is a combination of items. What are those items? It can have business object, it can have fields, it can have reports, or maybe some tasks, group of items. These domains are provided by only Workday. There is a lot of echoing is coming. Who is this? Okay, so these domains will have group of items like your reports, okay, maybe some standard reports, maybe some business objects, maybe data sources, okay, maybe some tasks. It is predefined by Workday. Workday only provided all these domains. We don't have any control over this domain. So Workday already predefined some domains, and using the domains, you can access some items. So how can you access? One first option is to view those items. You can only look at those items. And the other option is to edit those items. Say for example, in that domain some fields are there. If you want to upload data, if you want to add some data, or if you want to edit some data, or that fields, so you need to have special permission called edit. And if you have only permission called view, you can only look at the data, look at the items. So domain security with policy, that is called domain security. Okay, each domain will have group of items. I will practically show you how this domain looks like and how these permissions are given. Now, the other thing is business process. Already we have seen the business process, right? In the business process example, I have shown you business process diagram, which was having business process steps, and each step is performed by only particular one guy or maybe a group of people. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So how it is possible? Now, for example, proposed compensation. Okay. There, who has to do this proposed compensation? Only compensation partner. Okay. It should not go to your manager or it should not go to your CEO, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even by mistake also, you should not select that one. Okay. How it is possible? In the business process security policy, you can define these things. Who is supposed to particular who is supposed to perform that particular step. So that can be defined in the business process security policy. So after defining this domain security policy and business process security policy, then you need to activate those changes. What is that activation? You need to perform some activate pending security policy. Okay. After activating, why it is required? If you don't activate, what will happen? It will simply will not take place. No changes will come into effect. So what is the main purpose of activating? When you activate, there will be a timestamp. There will be a timestamp. That timestamp will be useful to monitor the changes happening for this domain security policy as well as business process security policy. And also the changes are tracked. Who has done what changes they have done. And also if the security fails, you can simply revert back to before the timestamp. Okay, using your timestamp, you can simply revert back to your previous security. So that is the advantage of activating pending security policy. Then only your changes will take place and you can test the changes in the 10. This is the overview of Workday security. Am I clear? Or any doubt?
Clear.
I will show you practically now all these things. Okay. Now there is one important report in Workday that is called functional areas. Let me show you that report. Now currently I am Ajay Mokashi, right? So let me come out. Now I'm back to Logan. Okay. Now, what is the report name? Functional areas. Okay. This is very, very important report in terms of your Workday security. The most important report. Okay. You may not have the authorization to run this report in the real time. Only security consultants will have this. Okay. Now look at this functional areas report. You can see here the Workday solution. Is it HCM, student, okay, maybe financial? Based on the modules available, you can see the solutions here. In each solution, you have different functional areas. Say for example, let us filter it out for only HCM. Filter. Now in the HCM module, how many items are there? There are 30 functional areas, right? Now look at this, all the functional areas: academic faculty, advanced compensation, benchmarking, benefits, budgets, blah blah blah. Now here, out of this, say for example, contact information, because we already seen Ajay Mokashi and Anish Mazu, right? Contact information. Now how it is controlled, I wanted to show you. Now in the contact information functional area, you can see the description: set up, maintain and report on contact information such as address, phone numbers and email addresses. So you can have the control using this functional area. Now you can see the list of domains in this functional area. There are 31 plus 5, 36 domains are there, and 3 plus 5, 8 business processes are there in this particular functional area. So whatever, if you want to deal with the contact information, you have to handle these domains as well as business process, right? Now let's